Forge first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Escapes with the reversal. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 can build off this lead. Oh, could be the start of something. Knockdown and... oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. Connects with medium kick. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick. Grabs and throws him away. Oh, the throw connects. Looking for a chance. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player 2 is working with hit them with a stopping bomb. Were they baiting them into that? A real test closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Backstep rolling attack. Taking chunks out of the clutch anti-air. Uses the invincibility. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less resources. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Still alive? Still alive? What? That was enough to kill? Around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick. Atsu's out of the quick dash. Dashes spends a little game for them to stop Gohado. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Ooh, there's a side. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Big opportunity now in this burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to set the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them. What's next? Connects with medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Will we see a drive impact? They just won't stop switching sides. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Jumps in. There's an overdrive arm. Blocks the low heavy. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking for a chance. Demon Raid. Jumps. Just goes for it at this range. Fights out of the corner. Back to the center of the stage. Life lead is up tap to close it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Deftly shuts out the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Moves it down to the wire. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. First with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Dealing a nice chunk of damage, hits them with a stopping bomb. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Looking for a chance. Jumps. Yago high kick launches them. Checks with a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Good heads up decision, opting for the drive impact. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Will we see a drive impact? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. One player is inverted super arc to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. Hits them with a stop and pop. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Shoots off a fireball up close. Life lead opens up, heats it up with a combo into super. A drive impact who could end it all here. Smithing fashion. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh! Ends the round with a punish. Sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Big counter. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. Player 2 goes for the Masai. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Oh, burnout triggered. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Blocks, uses their drive gauge. Medium kick hits. This unleashes some big damage. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. That's how you close it out. What a peaceful game wins matches. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position perfect with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Will we experiencing burnout? Ends the meter, hoping for a good, perfect catch. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. Throws them to start the corner pressure. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Checks them with a projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Where is their opening? Round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the Masai. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Okay, creating some space here. Zankuhado attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Quick dash it. Medium kick hits. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Going in, goes for the Masai. You've got to be mindful of replay. Oh, let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. They hit each other. Goes for the fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Parries the attack and... what are they thinking here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Blocks the low heavy. No good up high. Alright. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Jet picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick. Closes the gap. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A drive impact grabs. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Box him with a target combo. Very solid corner switch. Player one is almost nice. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Player two chases them down. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Sticks the combo. Player one KO. Player two takes it around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they lands a punish counter for the first hit. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. That combo did decent damage. Going in, looking for a chance. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Extra spicy, sure you connect. Just goes for it at this range. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Player two chases them down. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. Sticks the combo. Player one KO. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Akuma going in. The overhead connects. Barely blocks the jump in. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Experiencing burnout. Player closes it with a classic corner throw. Player two took no time to finish that fight. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Combo with the target combo. Saw that low heavy coming. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's going to break the silence first? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Perfect! This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Oh, they switch sides. Player two, got him. Mix-up time. The low kick hits. Medium kick. What are they gonna do? Hits the drive. Dragon Lash. That corner is starting to look sketchy. Ooh, does him dirty. What? Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Okay, here we go. Pumps the brakes on his impact. This is such a tough situation to be in, but they still have a chance. Stone cold and breaks. You can't block those. A real test. No! This will break them. Ugh, take a seat. Only gonna make them stronger. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. The super armor does its job. Backs them into the corner. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the low kick. Blocks the jump in. The low heavy hits. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player one chases them down. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player one holding on burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy. And for a while, they really took it down to the wire. Ooh, it looks like they hit the drive. Pre-glove. Springs forward with the drive rush. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Spends gauge to hit back with a reversal. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Very solid corner switch. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Grabs them with the embrace. Not much life left. The drive gauge difference could tip. Oh, burnout triggered. In player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Orbalon brushes that off and keeps going. Gets the combo. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player two will look to apply pressure here. There's the change of sides. Changes then in with the Latsuka. Turning up the heat here with a level 2. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. They gotta dig down deep here. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Round one.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? What are they thinking here? Player one chases them down. Strings it all together. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Getting into the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Connects with medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Closes the gap. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Escapes the throw. Quick dashing. Player two has the meter lead. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters planning. Oh, burnout triggered. Player just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Knockdown and counters with amnesia. Nice lead. Departure set. Player one is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Uses the teleport. A super art? Player two has an empty drive feed. This is a very precarious situation. A real test of nerves here. There's the counter we wanted. The throw whiffs. Dragon Lash. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Players' experience is only gonna make them stronger. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Combo with the target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player two with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Will this super art connect? Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. A quick breather. They've got the beater prepared.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player one with the life lead. Sticks the combo. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Going in? Yo, put that away. Keeps fighting ahead even with sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Snares it. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Doesn't miss a beat. Quick dashing. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Zones with the fireball. A parry? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Going in? Parry! Side switch into... Oh, burnout triggered! Jump? Both springs forward with a drive rush. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. What a fit! Matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws them. What's next? The drive parry was successful. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Box him with a target combo. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, easy tech. Drive rush. Gets in their face. All right, what's coming up next? But takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Well, that'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Throws him. What's next? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Hits with the overhead. Goes low. Jumps up. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. A drive impact could end it all here. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Serves on a knuckle sandwich. Still slugging it out at this range. They're back into the... Parry connects. Dragon Lash. Here comes a big combo. Amazing. A real test of nerves here. What'll be the plan here? Ends the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A parry? Jump? Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hits. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They've got the meter for a drive impact. This is gonna hurt. Maxes out the cage right there. Still alive? Still alive? Still in it with a sliver. They gotta dig down deep here. Pumps the brakes on him and bends it on the fireball. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Both fighters have plenty of power. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Hits back with a well-placed drive reversal. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Brushes off the impact. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. The round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A parry? Jump? Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hits. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. They've got the meter for a drive impact. This is gonna hurt. Maxes out the cage right there. Still alive? Still alive? Still in it with a sliver. They gotta dig down deep here. Pumps the brakes on him. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. The Jinrai? That combo did decent damage. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. box him with a heats it up with a combo into super. Well aware of the life in meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The super armor does its job. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps in. Grabs him. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big throw. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive hit? Saw that coming. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Jinrai knocked down and connects with medium kick. Then closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Still slugging it out here. The combo's there. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Does a good job of pushing back. Takes a trip. And that round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice. Uses the target combo as a filler. Doesn't miswill that parry change the momentum of this match? Oh, the throw connects. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Here comes a big forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Player 1 can't win this throw burnout. Do they mean to do that? Player 2 stunned. They gotta get in there. Around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 1 chases them down. Side switch in the corner. Had the radar up and running. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Nice parry. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. What'll happen here? Dashes up. They were right to be on guard there. A trade, but they're not worried. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive. Oh, burnout triggered. Flashes it. Turning it right up with the super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Hanging by a thread. Just need one. Like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Combo with the target combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Both fighters planning something? Blocks it. Still slugging it out at this range. Connects with medium kick. Experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use a super. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The Jinrai overhead. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Dangerous range here. Burns out. Medium kick. Dashes out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Still in it with a sliver. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Gets the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The combo's there. Backs them into the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Brushes off the impact. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Box him with a target combo. Knockdown. They were right to be on guard there. Get
One. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good parry there and goes for the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Lots of aggression from both sides. What's the play here? Counter hit throw there. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Checks him with a projectile. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Not shy with the grab. Player 1 can't use... And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. A drive impact could end. Yo, put that away. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters are barely hanging in there. Oh, burnt KO. Play. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Box him with a target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up.
That. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Nice cross-up. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Uses the parry. Player 2 is maintaining the corner. Get right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Can't tech the throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Strings it all together. Takes a trip. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? It springs forward with the drive rush. Eerie chances. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows the medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A quick breather. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. They're going for the super art. Going in. Now, can they finish the job? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Hits him with a stopping block. Are we gonna see a come tops off the tank and swing? What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Knockdown. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Strings it all together. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a trip. Burnout activates. Flashes it. Heats it up with a combo into super. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. Needed burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Cuts up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Springs forward with the drive rush. Will we see a drive impact? Scrapping it out up close. They return to center's drive rush to keep it going. Going in? Sandblast! Jumps in. Burnout activates. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Flashes him. Player one cashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That amazing, never say. Let's see what these aerial tatsu. Nice solid counter. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Big counter. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very solid corner switch. Takes the chance to hurt him. Holds out with the block. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Hits them with a soften bomb. Player one has completely used all of their touch super art. Quarter makes it hard to throw. Takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Extra spicy Shoryu connect. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Shows a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. A drive impact could end it all here. Oh, burnout triggered. Nice counter. Going in. A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Gets the counter in. What are they thinking here? Player one is just about out of drive after that. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage in a dire situation. Final round! Expect to see some fireworks. This unleashes some big damage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Gets him with a Euro step. Player one with the lead. Will they go